Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Brett Anderson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, as I was researching this game, getting ready for it, looking at his numbers, opponent is hitting over 300. Over 300. That's just too much offense he's given up against him. So he's got to mix his pitches up. Try to keep hitters off balance if he wants to have any chance of staying in this game and giving his team a chance to win.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top third in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball out of the park.
Castro, his prior history in this matchup, 0 for 4. Into the windup and the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Chris Carter.
Now at the plate, Chris Carter. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Yanked on the ground down the line.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. HR, what's the word on him?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
Digging in, Matt Caesar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Matt Caesar.
Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. And he's retired, one away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a solid start yesterday. The way you want to start a road trip, with a big win. So now the confidence is there. Everybody's happy, excited, come out for early work, and you try to win this one here and really start a nice streak.
One out, nobody on. And he got him.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Ground ball right side. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley with no score. Here's big Aaron Judge. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
The 0-1. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Matt Holliday standing in now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Not close. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Nope. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And no offer by Holiday, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Running here is Holiday. Pops this one up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Chase.
Here's Chase Headley. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Javier Baez, hitting a little over 250
Leading
coming
into
action in this one.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now the first pitch from CC. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Now Sabathia's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
When you have a guy throwing a sinker and a changeup, the whole key to hitting is make him get the ball up. They're going to try to keep it on the same plane, but if he's not keeping it below the knees, he's going to be in trouble. Just make him get it up.
Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Sabathia gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out toward second. Castro's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. Still 0-0. Now in the box, CC Sabathia. 9-1-2 due up.
52, CC Sabathia.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, he threw that fastball right by him.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Caesar comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Ellsbury.
Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Fouled back. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Right side. Zobrist is able to get there. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
The 2-0 on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Headley. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So striding forward now, Brett Anderson. Now here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A little bouncer. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Into the windup and the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary
Yankees,
Sanchez.
catcher.
He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Chris Carter now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turn foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Aaron Judge comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The pitch. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Matt Caesar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
he has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting,
he put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick. Now, that's that old-school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. A little low. It's 2-2.
2-2.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another try at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Matt Holliday.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Jay, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run home run for Chase Headley. Home run number 5 on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through.
The pitcher, number 52, CC Sabathia.
In now, CC Sabathia. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready for another shot now. Jacoby Ellsbury. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. This is lifted out to left. Moving under it, Caesar. And that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Middle of the night on the north side. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's Javier Baez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Holiday going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Ellsbury comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Sean Shea.
So stepping in, John Jay. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the first pitch from CC. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This ball will be chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cubs 1. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Out of play. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. A pause and the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Chris Carter now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rizzo is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cubs 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Anderson. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
3-0 now. One run, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit to first. Carter fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Caesar.
Ready for another chance? Matt Caesar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. That's by him for strike one.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. CC ready with the 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gregorius onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the seventh. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Matt Holliday. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a perfect start to the seventh, as this should be extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
When you're leading by one run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Didi Gregorius stands in as he looks at a called strike. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Chase Headley will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, CC Sabathia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
The 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Jay. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Tapped out in front of home. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Sabathia still allowed only the 1 earned run through 6 1/3. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the box now, Javier Baez leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Felix Pena has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Felix Pena.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Now one hit near the first base line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The batter, second
Trying
baseman.
to pick things up where he left off. Starlin Castro, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And a neck-high fastball that time. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Jay. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Working to keep them in the game here. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 2-1. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dylan Betances.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Miguel
And for the
Montero
Cubs,
will pinch hit here, and
number
he's the
47,
potential tying run.
Miguel Montero.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Holiday on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the
Up next
first
for the
out of the
Cubs,
inning.
center fielder, Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
18,
Here's Ben Zobrist now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Just got a piece to the right side. That's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th is set to get underway.
Now
Miguel
catching,
Montero will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching
Miguel
from here out.
Montero.
Striding into the box,
Leading off for
Aaron
the
Judge.
Yankees,
He'll lead things
right
off
fielder,
here in this
number 99,
one-run contest.
Aaron Judge. Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. Why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars? Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it. Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Ball's on the outside half. You go with the pitch. Old school textbook hitting. Stays with it and drove that ball over the shortstop head.
Chase Headley.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here's Chase Headley. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Caesar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They trail here 2-1. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 54, Aroldis Chapman. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot, number 84, Donovan Solano.
Kyle Schwarber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kyle Schwarber.
Way in front of that fastball. 258 the average to begin play. 6 home runs and 11 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Ready with the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Fouled straight back. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Caesar.
So striding in, Matt Caesar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Addison Russell will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Addison Russell.
Chop foul wide of first. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. Chapman ready, the 1-1. Hot shot down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. CC Sabathia earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Brett Anderson is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left no runners on base. The winning pitcher is CC Sabathia. His record is now 1-1. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman, his 8th. The loss goes to Brett Anderson. He falls to 2-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley